Here we are at Barnes & Noble for the Criterion 50% off sale. Really excited. I actually placed an order yesterday already and plan to get like 4 more titles today. So we'll see what we can get and roll thunder. How's it going, everybody? I'm Steve and welcome back. So I actually I got 5 titles. I picked up the one that I ordered yesterday online and picked it up at the store. And I'm really glad I did because they only had like 3 copies left and they're all on Blu-ray. So I got I don't know if I got the only 4K copy they had, but I was glad I got that. So the first movie, this one was released in 1991. It's directed by Ridley Scott, spine number 1180, and the movie is Thelma and Louise. So I haven't seen this one in quite a while. This one was starring Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis. It's an outstanding movie. Like I said, I remember really liking it. I think there's an ending to it that will kind of make you not real happy, but I'm excited to watch it again. I've heard some people say that this looks really great now. Criterion did a great job making this, restoring this and making it look new. So I'm really excited about that. But like I said, there were like three copies on Blu-ray, and I got, as far as I know, I got the only 4K copy. Unless somebody bought the other, like another copy yesterday when it was on the floor. But I think I got the order in like around 8 a.m. So it's before the store even opened. So I was glad I got that. But I'm glad I remembered to pick it up too. I kept worrying about that I was going to pay for the 4 movies and then forget this one. And so I made sure I'd paid for those movies and said, I've got another one waiting. But the next one, this one I wanted to get for a long time, and I've heard it's kind of a similar storyline to maybe like Dr. Strangelove, but I've never seen this one before, or Total Blind Buy. But this is released in 1964, and the movie is Failsafe. This is spine number 1011. I know it has Henry Fonda and Walter Matthau, but that's all I know about this movie. Besides kind of hearing some of the storyline, so I'm really excited about this one. It's directed by Sidney Lumet. I loved 12 Angry Men. Love that movie. This is the second movie I've ever seen from him. So really excited about this one. Next one, I have 5 titles altogether, like I said. But the next one is one I wanted to get for a long time. And all these movies were put on my list. I've stuck to everything on my list. I didn't want to get anything that wasn't on the list. And not to say some movies I saw may make it on the list eventually. But I try to clear out my list before I, add too many more new ones. Just because if it's on the list, it's on there for a reason. But this one is starring Muhammad Ali. It's also has George Foreman in it and Don King. But this was released in 1986, spine number 998, and it's When We Were Kings. Love I saw the George Foreman movie I think earlier this year, and it talks about this. The Rumble in the Jungle. This is really famous. I think this was released in 1986, but the fight took place I think in the early 70s. I forget exactly what year it was, but like I said, it's a spine number 998. So I love the artwork on it. Just that on there. And I've seen this one. It's been on my list for a really long time, and I always pass it every time. Pass up on buying it every time. And I got most of the titles that I really wanted today. There was maybe one from David Cronenberg I wanted to get, but they didn't have that one. But I didn't want to go to multiple. I just went to one store, one Barnes & Noble. So I didn't want to drive all around because I had Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny to see at 4 o'clock. So I didn't have a lot of time to go to hit all the Barnes & Nobles in the location in the area. So, excited about that one. The last 2 movies here actually are both foreign language films. I'm trying to get more into world cinema a little bit more, and both of these movies I've wanted to get for a long time. But this one was released in 2006. It's spine number 838, and the movie is Pan's Labyrinth. It's directed by Guillermo del Toro. He has 2 other movies in the collection I'm going to get eventually. I almost picked up one. He's got that Kronos and The Devil's Backbone. I'm going to get those eventually. They're on my list. But I actually saw this one in the theater back in 2006, and I haven't seen it since. So I look forward to watching it again, seeing the special features on it. and just doing something there. And I want to, like I said, I want to get all 3 Del Toro movies, and so really excited about it. And the last one here, this I told Tim Talks Talkies and the crowd I did a live stream with that I wanted to get this one. This year I wanted to get more into Asian cinema, so maybe the next haul I do at Barnes and Noble, maybe next week, I want to get this get more Asian cinema films. But this one is released in 1977, spine number 539, and this one is they pronounce it Haosu, even though it says house in the back, but in Japanese it's Haosu. This one I'm not even going to bother to say the director's name or the cast members. I'm not going to bother trying to butcher their names. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I've heard people say for a long time that this is really wacky, Japanese horror. And I've heard so many people recommend this to me, so I really look forward to it. I heard it's like really crazy, and like everyone that's ever seen it, I've said they all say you got to see that movie, and so I'm taking their advice and I'm buying it. I like the artwork on it. Like I said, I know barely anything about this, so really excited about it. But let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any of these 5 films. Maybe recommend some films to me that maybe I should check out next weekend. I may have already had those films on my list already, so quite possibly I'll let you know in the comments if you suggest a movie. I'll let you know if it's already on my list, or if it's something that I might be thinking about getting sometime in the future. And please put a thumbs up on the video if you like this content. I know Criterion, Barnes & Noble sale, 50% off sale videos do well, so I look forward to that. And please, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and have a great one. Thank you.